All right, everybody. I'm going to take this top end off of this big bad 440 in the newly acquired Dodge pickup truck. And this cylinder, second one back, number 3, has got either a bad exhaust valve or bad intake. I suspect it's a bad exhaust valve. So we're going to disassemble it and take it apart. So I'm going to start off by pulling accessories out of the way. Let's see if I can get my shadow out of the way. How about that, huh? All right, so we got the AC compressor out of the way, power steering's out of the way. Moving ahead here, we got the exhaust manifold loose. I may have to take it off the exhaust manifold, or I mean off the pipe. 3 of the studs came out on this side for the exhaust, but you can see the valve cover is off. It's fairly clean in here. But the whole thing here that I wanted to point out is no broken rocker arm. So that's not going to cause our issue with our compression in number 3 cylinder. Second cylinder back, number 1, number 3. No broken bent push rods here. They're nice. Nothing funny here. Pull this intake manifold off. Pull this cylinder head off. I guess next I'm going to go ahead and do the rocker arms to get them out of the way. Lay those in the valve cover and get it out of the way. And all right. Driver's side cylinder head is off, and you can see there's a small ridge there. Nothing major. Definitely you can see some honing marks. I don't know if the camera can catch it. Let's just see. All right, anyway, second cylinder, number 3. Let's take a look at the head. Oh yeah, exhaust valve intake. Oh, exhaust. What is that? Now you can see the color. It is running. See, this one's a little bit wider than this one, so it is running, but it's running when you're at a higher RPM, when there's just not enough time for air to escape out that hole. It still does fire. And of course, the more throttle you give it, because the more you fill the cylinder, the more has to escape out the hole, and the less that can. So boom. Anyway, there's our misfire culprit, and we'll take that apart. I'm going to put new seals in the head, new stem seals. Here's our head gasket. It was getting ugly, but it wasn't leaking anywhere. .440, 1976. These castings are 975s. Okay, let's get busy. I'm going to pull these valves out of here, or at least I'm going to pull this valve out. We'll take a look at it first. Got a couple ways of doing this. The easiest way is you take a rag, you put it underneath the head like so, then you take a hammer and you smack the retainer to get it to break loose. Alright, so you get yourself a deep socket and you put it on top of the valve there and you hit it, and that makes the retainers, the split lock, and the springs come off. Okay, or you can go get that. Now this head's been apart before. It's got valve shims in it. It has no stem seals at all. They're completely broken in pieces. Okay, so then we could do the same thing here, but let me just show you this handy dandy, really coolly spring compressor. it locks. Spring is out. Right now, I'll be using this to be putting it back together. But you do not need one of these. They sell a cheapo one that's hand cranked. They work really good. No problem operating them. You don't have to be super strong. Let's take a look here. Now our stem seal on the intake is hard as a rock and cracked. And I'm going to have to probably get a file to get it out, the valve out. Let's see about our exhaust. It slides out. Take a look at that. That's a burnt valve. Usually the exhaust burns. I have never seen an intake burn. If you have, tell me about it. Alright, I'm going to go get a file. We're going to clean this up and get this out of here. Alright, here we go. This gets you in a little better spot so you can see, I hope. Alright, so what happens is this retainer moves around. Right here there's a big, looks like a burr of some kind. Anyway, you just take your flat file and rotate it around, rotate your valve around as you rotate the valve. Once you get rid of that burr, and you can feel it, you'll feel the file run on that high spot, and it'll get easier to push the file when you get that high spot gone. Ta-da! Alright, there's our intake valve. Stem feels pretty good. Not a huge amount of wear. It won't matter anyway. I'm putting it back together with this valve in it. And we'll replace this exhaust, and we'll take the rest of these off. And so we got a new exhaust valve. I did not lap these in. You can if you want. It's not a bad idea to do it. I did not, and that's okay. You lap them. That's my advice. You lap them. I did not. What we have left now is we're going to clean this surface up. Now if you look, the head's still greasy.
Yeah.
You know, guess what I'm putting it in like?
Greasy.
Greasy. I ain't cleaning this up. This old stock 440 going to go down the road, haul and load and all kinds of things like that. So
yep.
I don't care about the grease on the outside. I care about the dirt and oil on the outside. I care about what it looks like on the inside. So we make sure internally especially it's clean. So what we got to do is we're going to scrape this. We're going to scrape the engine block. We're going to get some gasket sealer or some silicone, and we're going to do some siliconing here on the intake side. We're going to cut a piece of tin to block this passage up right here. Running stock exhaust manifolds, that will push a lot of exhaust across that hole, and it makes the intake get really hot, and I hate that. So if you have a set of headers, you can go without that. It's still better to plug it if you're looking for power, but if you're not looking for power, if you're looking for economy, then you just leave that open, leave it alone. Alright, here we are in the morning. Jacob and I finished putting the cylinder head together last night, put it on and torqued it down. You can see how beautifully clean it is. The intake manifold is bolted on. We did not replace the pan, we just lubed it up with some silicone. Very thin layer of silicone, and got it in the corners to make sure we don't leak down there. And anyway, next step is I'm going to put these rocker arms on and put this exhaust manifold back on. So the one and only bolt that broke is this one here, and this actually attaches the dipstick tube to the manifold. Okay, put that little tab right there. So we'll get that fixed. We'll drill it out and retap it and be ready for exhaust. We got the exhaust over here is on. Everything underneath has been taken care of. Valve cover's on. Got my throttle linkage, kick down linkage mounted. So I'm going to go ahead and button up the front of this thing. And we'll run our spark plug wires. I still got to go down to the auto parts store and get some spark plugs. These are showing signs of oil, consuming oil, and that ain't no doubt because I didn't pull hardly any seals out of there. They were all busted up. They're probably laying down in the oil pan now. I'm sure that's that way. Of course, I'm doing that one next. After I get it running, drive it a bit, I'll pull that valve cover and I'll put some stem seals in there. Anyway, moving along. All right, so everything is put together. We got all the exhaust finish, intake, all the linkage, everything's done there. And look who's home from school, the Jacob.
Yep.
All right, so I poured coolant in it already. Distributor's just in about where it was before. You know, we'll put a timing light on it later. Let's see if it'll start. The carburetor still has gas in it.
Yep.
Don't even hit it. Let's just see if it starts, okay?
Okay.
This is the carburetor's adjusted the way it was when I left Jed's house.
Nope.
Is it in park? I want you to double check, see if it's in park. Pull the headlights on. All the way, pull it all the way out. Okay, push it in. So we got power on the truck. What the heck is going on now? Huh. All right, take the shifter. Get in there, put your foot on the brake. Take the shifter, pull it down, and then pull it all the way back up into park.
Okay, pull it all the way down to first?
Yeah, just pull it all the way down to first, all the way back up to park. Try it again.
Nope,
nothing. Try putting it in neutral. Your foot on the brake, right? Well, it starts right. Go ahead and put it in park. We got a neutral safety switch issue. Oh, look how smooth it's idling, Jacob. Hit the gas. Okay, go ahead and put it in drive. Foot's on the brake, right? Oh, nice and smooth. Okay, hold your foot on the brake. Okay, so go ahead and put it in park, shut it off. It's idling a little fast. All right, so what we'll do is, come on out. What we'll do is we'll get a timing light on it and check all that stuff, but we're going to do that later. What do you think? Should we go for a quickie test drive? Hey, where are you going?
Oh, I'm getting in to take a quickie test drive.
Oh, you're driving.
Yeah, I'm driving. You're not? Haha.
You want me to go with you, or are you just going to go down there by yourself?
You can do what you want.
That's pretty scary. All right, I'll go with you.
All right.
All right, Jacob, let's do a testy.
All right.
That's the next thing to get fixed right there. We got a windshield. Clicky, clicky.
Clicky. I don't like that clicky, clicky.
Pretty smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it pass the Jacob? We've not even put a timing light on it yet.
Yeah, and it already runs really smoothly.
It's pretty good. Ugh. Bumpy driveway.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you hit?
You're a beak.
Don't call me a beak.
You're a beak.
Just so everybody knows, Blue loves me.
Blue absolutely 100% hates you.
No, Blue loves me. All right, heading back to the house.
Yep.
76 half-ton Dodge pickup truck with a 440.
Yep.
At least in the driveway tests pretty good, don't you think so?
Yeah.
Might get better. Maybe I got lucky on the timing. Hey Jacob,
Yeah.
what do you do if you like a video?